Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTT6. Let's continue with the beginner maps using no monkey knowledge. Frozen over, now Impoppable. And just a bunch more of towers left to try out that have been buffed or changed in the 8.0 patch. And so I'm gonna try them all out in this gameplay in Impoppable. Namely, it's gonna be the 5th upgrade, the Inferno Ring for the attack shooter. Now a total new attack has been added, a comet or like a meteor that is gonna have unlimited range, and it's gonna do a standard amount of 700 damage to whatever balloon is gonna hit. It's gonna aim for the strongest balloon in the screen, of course. And yeah, it's worth checking it out. But it's not a tough upgrade that really is like a game changer. So you're gonna need a lot of other upgrades to be able to survive the very last rounds. And so I'm gonna try as well super glue from the glue gunner. Now the slow is 90%, not 100% of the mobs, but nonetheless now it deals damage, so why not? Straight it out. And lastly, I'm gonna try the mortar, buffed now increased explosion radius. I don't think the damage was buffed by the mortar, I don't really remember, but I don't think it was. So yeah, those 3 towers are gonna be the main towers that I'm gonna get, and then of course I'm gonna get like other towers just to be able to survive, like a mortar to defortify the balloons, then like a 003 heli to blow back the mobs, and so on. So here waiting until I have enough cash to place Gwen right here. Okay, here we go. And now just waiting until I can get the farm. Pretty standard, like beginning. And you can start as well with submarines. But in this case, because I'm not gonna go with a submarine strategy, I don't really think it's like worth. I'm trying to get this farm as close as I can to the top side, so I can fit more there behind it, beneath it. Okay, that's the 1-0 upgrade, 1-0-0 upgrade. Okay. One is leveling up, and for the next round, for the leads, I may just use the cocktail fire, and that should may pop all these leads with no problem. Okay, next is just getting this Ninja now 301, and now I'll get the bank. I'm using the same principle of half cash, so I'm placing the Ninja and Gwen so that they can attack both the left and the right side. So even if some balloons sneak through, I can attack them again. Can I get here this bank upgrade before the round ends? Oh no, well, whatever. auto start, and now just getting the ninja 401. The pink rushes, just because of how this map is built, shouldn't be a problem. At least the first two. I'm gonna just use cocktail fire for the third one. And now another time cocktail of fire for these leads mixed with zebras. And now ninja 401. As always, for round 40, pretty simple strategy. You just place an alchemist closer to the ninja and you start upgrading this alchemist, so you buff the ninja, and in that way you should be able to survive the Moab. Using one level 3, okay, that was pretty bad, but yeah, that's the Moab gun anyway. Bank, okay, halfway through. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna place this tack shooter. I think this should be a good spot when I'm gonna start getting some villages and some upgrades. With the range, I should be able to like get to the other side, so attack both sides again. Okay, after this round the bank is gonna be full. Okay, so that's the tack shooter. I'll get right here a village that unfortunately okay, so what do I do here? Do I get a village right here and then another one? This village is not covering the alchemist, but I don't really care. Right? Okay, so let's just place it for now. I'm gonna collect now. I'm gonna place another bank. Okay. Okay, that should work for now. Village 002. Giving discount. I get a bomb as well here. Why not? Oops, I forgot about this. Okay. And then cocktail of fire for round 47 wasn't really needed, but maybe for round 49 it's gonna be more useful. And this village most likely is gonna be the village that I'll get MIB to be able to give all my towers DDT popping power. Or yeah, I think that should work. So what I'm gonna do right here is gonna be can I like place another village in range of the other one somewhere that is like closer to where my towers are? Or I can't. So what I'm gonna do here is gonna be getting this village a 204. So in this way I should be able to reach the alchemist as well with the tip of the range. And now all my towers have more attack speed, and I'm getting more cash from each pop. So that should be one good thing. Okay, upgrading now this bomb. I don't really need camo detection because the alchemist is like perma buffing the ninja almost. So the ninja is pretty strong. Okay, next round the banks should be full. So I'm gonna take my time to place more of them. Okay, collect and Um, should be able to place at least 2 more. Yeah, 2 more, that's fine. Alchemist 402, so now he should buff Gwen, the Ninja Gwen, and maybe even the Tack Shooter. Let's just see here. If the Tack Shooter, yeah, the Tack Shooter is being buffed, you can see by the increase in the range. So that's already 3 towers buffed. So do I get here long range or more tax? I don't cover with the Inferno Ring the right side of the map. And I will not get any like increase in the range. I already have 1 village plus the Alchemist range, so I don't think it can get any bigger. Well, I must admit that with the 5th upgrade, the range increases a little bit as well. So I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna just go here with more tax. Now getting, well, actually this Alchemist I may get it permabrew later on, so I'm gonna just get a village here now. Now with this village increased range, I should have no problem at placing a village right here in range of this one. So now I can buff them both. And let's get here bigger radius. So I should cover as well the Tack Shooter with this village that has camo detection. And that should work. Oops, I almost went through the round there. So collecting and placing more banks. So that should be 7. I'm gonna try place a farm here also in range of this village here in the right side. Maybe a little just further, just because in that way, well, actually, yeah, let's just go with 8 right now. I don't know, I may get more towers like right here, so I don't want to risk like placing banks and then having to sell them because I want to get more upgrades. Okay, auto start once again, and now it's 60k until I can get the Inferno Ring, so that's a pretty long way. Okay, so I want to get this permabrew as well, just to, so that in that way I'm gonna just need 1 alchemist for all my towers, and also their buffs are gonna stay for longer. Now I'm gonna start building as well the glue right here, so that I can start slowing down the mobs. Okay. Okay, 0 to 3 should be enough. And I can even get jungle drums, so that if I place, for example, right here later on a mortar, I can still benefit from the increased attack speed, and despite the mortar being out of range of this second village. I will try get the mortar as late as possible, so in that way I will get more cash with these other towers. because if I place a mortar right there, I will not get the increased cash from pops, from all the pops of the mortar. But I would rather have the mortar with camo detection, that here, but without it, unless I can get another village 0-2-0. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's not very expensive getting another village, so I may just get a mortar right here. And, well, in range of the alchemist? Oh, no. So right here, maybe? Or I may just get another alchemist right there as well. It could work. If I place a mortar right here, is it in range of the alchemist? Should be. Okay, at the end of this round, the banks are gonna be full once again. Okay, collect. And I'll place more. I will not get the Inferno Ring right now because I don't really need it. As you can see, I can survive pretty well without it. Okay, so I can get one farm right here outside the range of the village, and then I can get one here though in range, right? Yes. I'm gonna leave this room free just in case I may want to place other towers, but this should work. So how many is that? 4, 7, 10, 12, 13, 14 and 15. I'm gonna go just with 15, and that should be more than enough for my purposes. The fact is that I'm gonna place actually two different mortars, one to defortify the balloons and the other one 5-0. One level 10 for these regrowth balloons, just to have no problems. Okay, here a lot of balloons actually stacking, or no? Okay. Yeah, the tech shooter so far hasn't popped a lot of balloons. I think the bomb and the ninja and actually Gwen are the ones that are popped the most, highest amount of balloons. Still 0 pops in the glue gunner until you get the 5th upgrade. Glue does no damage. I'm gonna just use Firestorm here for the last rush of ceramics. Now no more rushes, so that should make it a lot easier. And here I'm just waiting until I get enough cash from the banks to get the Inferno Ring. And I should survive this round and oh my god, just like this, towers. As you can see, no balloons are like able to almost sneak through. Just the ceramic rushes were able to push through. But let's see now these 245 BFBs. Yeah, they always stop before they can even like reach the second part of the map, so that's good. Yeah, this upgrade is pretty expensive, so I hope that it's gonna be worth it. At least to survive like until the 90s. One is level 14. Okay. Okay, yeah, actually here some balloons actually stacking. Yeah, they could manage to get right here. So it was pretty scary because if the balloons sneak through this point, I can't pop them in any way. So let's see now how do I do against super SRAMs. Just using Gwen's level 3 just in case to do some extra damage. But pretty soon I should be able to afford it. So I just need to survive these rounds and maybe the beginning of next round, and that should be it. So do I need here to use Firestorm? Oh no, I can get the upgrade right away. Okay, so you can see that the range has increased with the 5th upgrade, so now I cover slightly this right side. So that's all I wanted. And let's really see now the damage that this upgrade deals to the balloons. So you can see the comet firing and actually damaging the... I don't know if you can see it. That's the comet. Is it thrown at the strongest balloon or is it thrown like the first balloon? Yeah, I see it being thrown only at the first balloons. So let's just check out here at the beginning of next round. Yeah. So that's the comet. You can see it flying until it reaches the balloons. Yeah, I don't really know how this works. If the comet just strikes the strongest balloon or if it just goes to the first one. But so far he's doing some very high damage to the super SRAMs. Once the mobs are popped, the super SRAMs do not really go very far. So that's awesome. At least it's doing its job. It's a pretty expensive upgrade, so the least I would expect is this kind of damage. Okay, so now the banks are gonna be full, so collecting now. Okay. So what do I get here? Super glue right away or the perma brew first? I'll get the perma brew. So now the buffs, and I can even afford super glue as well. But if I get super glue right here, the problem is that the balloons are gonna be like stuck and they're gonna be out of range of the attack shooter. So yeah, I don't know if it's really worth getting super glue like here. I might just replace it and place it right here so that yeah, so I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna sell it from here. Sorry, but if I get the upgrade right there, it would be just bad. And I'm gonna need another village right there to have camo detection. So I think it's, well, it's actually barely in range of the alchemist. This blue gunner has been buffed. I think it has. Let's just sell it again. And let's see the actual range before placing it. So the range is up to like, wait a second, where was the spot? Here. So up to here is the range, and now it's buffed. Yeah, the alchemist can still buff the glue gunner despite it being there. So that's perfect. So now the only thing I need for this glue gunner to slow down the DDTs is like camo detection. So let's just get here another village. Just camo detection, I don't really need anything else. Now the mortar, do I want this mortar to be buffed by the alchemist or not? Well, it's gonna sure help being buffed, so I'm gonna just place it right here. And straight away for 5-0. So the explosions now should be that big of radius that if I focus with the mortar this position, it should be enough to like damage the balloons in the left side and in the right side here in this all first part of the map. Now that I got a permabrew, I don't really need the MIB because now every tower is being buffed by the alchemist, and so because I have already camo detection, I don't really need the MIB effect. Well, I guess it works for like the ninja. Oh no, because also the ninja can pop leads now with the alchemist buff. So yeah, no need to get MIB other than just because I want to get later on a 2-4-0 village in this case to have the activated ability. But other than that, yeah, 0-5-2-5-0. Round 95, let's see how you do against this. Yeah, pretty good. The DTs are like getting further and further until they get glued. But yeah, they're in the same time they're receiving damage, so okay, that works. So you can see here this mortar doing a ton of damage with the radius of explosion. So that's perfect. And I'm gonna get just for round 98 for all those fortified. Well, I don't really need it because so far like fortified balloons haven't been like not even an issue. So yeah, I don't really see why I should get a 0-2-4 mortar. I might just get here like a bomb blitz or some other stuff. So I wanted to place a heli to blow back the mobs, and I'm gonna do it. So adding some more CC shouldn't be that bad. 1, 2, 3, and lock in place. There we go. Maybe just slightly to like the right side, right here. This should be better. And let's see now against all these fortified BFBs and oh my god, let's see how I do. Will I need here Gwen's abilities? It seems I don't. Now let's see the fortified DDTs. Yeah, once they get glued, they are so slowed that okay, good. Already the BAD, I got a lot of cash left and things I can use, so just using the Homeland Defense ability. The BAD should pop, let's see, anytime soon. Yeah, there it is. And the DT is popped almost immediately, and that's the two oh my gods. and that's it. I'm gonna just check out here the amount of pops. So 199, 191, 389, 298. Let's see this one. Oh yeah, you can see here that the tech shooter dealt actually the highest damage, 800,000. So yeah, definitely a worth upgrade, but you need other towers to be able to fully complete the rounds and to be able to beat everything. So that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.